everybody. I'm back. On time too. You know. How we doing? Haven't seen you guys in a while. More like 10 minutes. But of course, what's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another live stream. And in this live stream, we're talking about the Guardians and White Sox series. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gents. It's time for another Guardians series recap, series preview live stream. I try to do these after every single series. I've been doing this for a couple of years now. You know how it goes. So, before I get into this, of course, I just wanted to wish all you mothers out there happy Mother's Day, of course, right? Of course, it's almost over out here, but some of y'all out in the West Coast and area, your day is not over yet. So if you haven't told your mama you love her, go do that. Because I tell you one thing, mothers are some of the best people in the world. No. So, Guardians traveled to the south side of Chicago for a nice little 4-game series, right? Yep. Nice little 4-game series against the Southsiders. I said heading into this thing that we would probably end up maybe splitting, right? Because Chicago's always been tough for us, no matter how bad they are. Playing at that ballpark always gives us fits. Didn't change this time around. Your T Wolves are collapsing. Yes, they are. PS5 comes tomorrow. Yeah, yo mama. Of course, we love the yo mama jokes, right? But yeah, it's all love for the mothers out there, of course. So, stuff in a second. Hang on. Gotta look up something real quick. There we are. This 4-game series starting on May 9th. Another one of those series that spanned the entire weekend. I think that's happened a couple times now. The Guardians were coming into the series, feeling all right for the most part, I'd say. They've been playing really good ball. They have sputtered at times, of course, but who hasn't at this point, right? So I'm gonna use this. Yeah, this is the perfect pick. Yeah, okay, there we go. So first game of the series against Chicago. Okay, Guardians walk in at 24-14, feeling pretty good, like I said, right? And first matchup of the series. What's up, Eric? First matchup had Ben Lively, who's arguably been our best pitcher this year, going up against Eric Fede. So essentially, we had two pitchers that both played out, I believe, in the Korean League last year, meeting up. And yeah, Ben Lively didn't look that good. 5 and 2/3 innings, 8 hits, 3 runs allowed, 3 walks, 2 Ks. And then Fede looked like he was playing back in Korea, pretty much. 6 innings, 6 hits, three Ks. Yeah. Fede is 100% playing to get traded. A lot of times you'll see players do that. They join these bum teams knowing damn well they're not going to be good, but if they do good enough, they going to get shipped off to a good team for a decent haul. That's what Fede's ultimate goal is this year. He's trying to get shipped off before the deadline, and I think he will. Teams are already starting to call about him. Do I think the Guardians go after him? I highly doubt it. But you never know. I wouldn't hate it, but nah, I don't know. Have to wait and see. It's my favorite. I sound like JB Bickerstaff saying, "We'll see, we'll see, we'll see." But I mean, am I lying? Right? So actually, I found a tweet too from earlier. I can't remember where I found it, but I have to talk about that later too. But yeah, Fetty looked good. Lively looked, not great. So scoring, White Sox scored early on, all three of their runs in the first two innings. Vaughn with an RBI double, bottom first, and then DeYoung with an RBI single, and then Tommy Pham, RBI single. Now, it would be that way until the eighth, when the Guardians would hit the big ball and go long, as Jose Ramirez and Josh Naylor go back to back. Two solo shots, and this came in a few innings or so after the Guardians stranded runners on like bases loaded. They stranded bases loaded. Nobody out. Pissed me off. They could have scored a couple, and then they did not score a damn thing. Ridiculous. But yeah, Josh Naylor officially has 10 home runs now. First guy to double digits for the Guardians. Who would have thought he'd have 10 and Jose would have 8? It's freaking crazy. It's freaking insane. But I love those two. I'm glad we extended Jose. We need to extend Josh now. Please and thank you. So Elmo says, go Cavs. I also have that same shirt. Oh, yeah, the down goes Anderson. I remember when this freaking happened. It was freaking nuts. I watched it as it happened. You know, Jose's rounding first. He's going to second. He slides in. He's safe. And Tim Anderson's, for some reason, standing over him. And Jose didn't like that. Also, I guess Tim Anderson was bullying a couple of our younger players. So Jose is like, it's enough. I'm going to freaking deal with this loser. So he squared up and he just, bam, and he freaking socked him in the side of the face. And how crazy is it that since that happened, Tim Anderson's been ass with the Marlins? Yeah, like Tim Anderson left Chicago. God, he stinks now. He stinks now for sure. But yeah, the Guardians had chances to, take the lead, of course. I mean, they didn't do anything in the first inning, of course, like they never usually do. And then after they gave up the runs in the first two innings, let me see what happened. Okay, so bottom two, top two didn't do anything, literally, like a line out, a strikeout, and a ground out. Ass. Because ass, you know how it is. You know how it is. Okay, so then after they scored 3-0, Manzardo got his first hit. Top of the third, got his first hit, I believe. I think that was his first hit. So that's cool. Single, nice. To right field. Oh, no, that was happened in the Tiger series. That's right. Yeah, that happened in the Tiger series. Yeah, I think. I don't know. But he got a hit, which is nice. So then nothing else happens. And then bottom of the third, they got a base hit. Top four, nothing. Yeah, nothing happened. Bottom four, nothing. Then top five, single by Brennan, single by Bo, 2 on, nobody out. Freeman double play. Brah. Again, there you go with that. And then bottom five, nothing happens. Top six, line out, a ground out, and a ground out. Bottom six, nothing happened. Top seven. This is where we could have done something. Naylor single, Fry single, Brennan single, bases loaded, nobody out. Problem was, you had your stinky part of the order coming up. Bo Naylor strikes out. How many pitches? 4 pitches. Tyler Freeman strikes out, and then Cal Manzardo grounds out. Nothing. Not even a sac fly. And then, of course, what was that? That was the top 7. Literally 1 inning later. 2 home runs from Ramirez and Naylor. Wow. That was the difference. Yep. That was a difference in that game. Fede Fede got the win. He's 3-0 now with a 3 ERA. Lively is 1-2 with a 2.63 ERA. Kopech, who is absolutely disgusting, got his 4th save of the year with a 3.66 ERA. He's probably going to get traded too. I would not be shocked. What's up, Daniel? He'll get traded. I'm almost willing to say he's definitely getting traded. Without a doubt. Without a single doubt in my mind, he is getting dealt. Of course, we'll see what Chicago gets for him, right? So we go talk about game 2. Of course, I didn't really talk about the records or anything, but I guess I did. Yeah, Fede's 3-0, Lively's 1-2. Yeah, yeah. Won game 2 of the series. Cookie Carrasco against Crochet. And yeah, same thing pretty much happened. It would actually be scoreless until the 5th when defense lets us down. The dam finally broke. A couple bad defensive plays, right? A ball that should have been caught, boing, nope. And then Brennan makes a bad error as well, little bobble, leads to a couple runs. What really pissed me off though was top of the 3rd. Will Brennan had a triple. Nobody out. Little triple. And we didn't score. Those things piss me off. But yeah, fielder's choice. Arias tried to field it. I think it went off his glove. Yeah. It went through his glove or something. And that scored 2 runs. Arias. He's losing the fan base with every one of those errors. And then a single to left field, Will Brennan. Scored the 3rd run. And then Tyler Freeman would get us on the board with a homer. So how about that? All of our runs so far in this bottom 7, Corey Lee homered. And then Paul DeJong homered. Bottom 7 after that made it 5-1. And then Jose Ramirez would homer, made it 5-3. It was a 2-run shot. That's his 9th. And then Andrew Vaughn would put the game away with a homer in the bottom of the 8th. And if you're wondering, did the Guardians have any sort of rally in the 9th? They've been known to do that. Well, let's take a look, shall we? Well, no. A fly out, and a pop out. Going out sad. As far as the pitchers, Carrasco wasn't even bad. All those runs he gave up, 2 homers. He was great until the end, pretty much. Yeah, he collapsed on himself. Ugh. That's why some people think you should go to the pen. And then Garrett Crochet. Fantastic. He looked as nasty as ever. 6 innings, 5 hits, 11 strikeouts. We didn't even start scoring until Wilson and Banks came in there, and then that was it. So yeah, we lose 6-3. Crochet got his 3rd win of the year. He's got a 4.63 ERA. He's 3-4. Carrasco's 2-3, 5.36 ERA, and Leisure got his 2nd save with a 2.20 ERA. So yeah, already we're looking down the barrel of losing a series to the crummy ass White Sox. But of course, Chicago always gives us fits, no matter how good we are or how bad they are. Always gives us fits. And then we go talk about yesterday's game. Justin McKenzie on the mound against old friend Mike Clevenger. And the Guardians would get on the board with, you guessed it, I believe another dinger. Seems to be the only way this freaking team can score nowadays. We're looking like the damn Yankees out here. Sheesh. But they would score first with a double to right field. Yeah, that's where Will Brennan made a little botch in right field. Tried to get the ball and it popped out of his glove. Made it 1-0. And then that's bottom two. And then Maldonado would single in a run. Made it 2-0. And then Josh Naylor would homer, his 11th of the year, to opposite field, left field. Not too often do we see Josh Naylor go oppo taco. But yeah, he had his 11th, 2-1, and then Benintendi sac fly made it 3-1, and that would be it. Now again, did the Guardians threaten in the ninth? Well, the Guardians had 4 hits, and well, no. Again, no. Brebbia came in and yeah, fly out to DeYoung, went 197, didn't even go anywhere. Naylor ground out and a Brennan strikeout. AS. So as far as how the pitchers did, yeah, McKenzie was all right. 6 and 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 3 walks, 5 Ks. So not even bad. He also almost went 7 innings, so that's good. You know, our pitchers are starting to get length. They just gotta actually be better off when it comes to not allowing a lot of walks. The walks are still a problem. 3.54 ERA for McKenzie. And then for Clavinger, 4 and 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 5 Ks, and a dinger. So yeah, Tim Hill got the win, 1-0, 2.63 ERA. McKenzie takes the loss. He's 2-3 with a 3.54 ERA. Brebbia got his first save with a 4.38 ERA. So now we headed into today's game, Mother's Day, right? Trying not to get swept. Mm-hmm. And I was all right about this game, not gonna lie, right? Logan Allen on the mound. We know how Logan Allen's been. He's very up and down. He'll look good, and then he'll still give up a couple runs because that's how he is. You know, he's a lefty. But man, I tell you what, our offense woke the heck up. That's for sure today. So yeah, Logan Allen on the mound against Mike Soroka. And yeah, these guys got after Soroka. That was great to see. Hmm. Got after it early on after a triple by Estevan Florial after Ortega made a horrible play in center field. He tried to dive for the ball. Ball boinged over his glove. That's to say that Ortega was lucky this wasn't Comerica Park because that ball would have went to the wall. And I think Florial might have been able to go inside the park. Luckily for him, U.S. Cellular, well, now it's guaranteed rate, is smaller. So Rocchio got a sac fly, which is nice. We scored. Hey, we scored a run around third. Yay. How about this? I'm pretty sure that's the first run we've scored that wasn't a homer. That's crazy, man. Oh my God. We're turning into the 2022 Yankees or 2021-22 Yankees. Team that didn't score unless it was a homer. But of course, they played at that circus ass freaking stadium, right? They playing at freaking Yankee Stadium, Funhouse, I call it. Dink little ballpark with its little short porch. Yeah, we scored first, and that would be it, really. I mean, we would not relinquish the lead. In fact, the White Sox would not even score. As top of the fourth, the craziest thing happened. Okay, so Andres is at the plate. You know, he fouls off a pitch off his knee, and he looked like he was in pain. I'm like, oh God, don't tell me he busted his kneecap or something. He stays in the game. The very next pitch he sees. By the way, he worked a 6-pitch count. Good stuff. The very next pitch he sees sends it over the fence in right field. I'm like, this dude just pulled off the someone call an ambulance, but not for me. Oh my God, that was the craziest thing. And I'm thinking, well, that's one way to do it. You don't got to run the bases. You just got to trot. And it was pretty noticeable that his knee was bothering him. I'm like, oh God, please don't let this be a busted ass kneecap or something. We can't lose him too. We already lost Quan. God. Luckily, he stayed in and he looked good for the most part. I mean, he made a play at second base. And yeah, it's like, okay, well, he looks good. Must be feeling good. All right, then. So, yeah, I mean, he hit a homer, and then David Fry right afterwards hit a homer. Literally, what? Jimenez, Laureano sucks. Freaking Laureano. Ass. J Ram. But yeah, David Fry would come up with Naylor on base and then hit a homer to left field. He's got 3 on the year. Some people would say, oh, it should be 2 homers because that one against Detroit shouldn't really even count. Shouldn't have even happened. But, you know, Mother Nature is crazy with them wins. So, yeah, he hit a homer. No doubter that time. Made it 4-0. Top 6. Well, Brennan reached on a missed catch by Andrew Vaughn. And then a pass ball scored a run from Corey Lee. Made it 6-0. And then the final run was scored on an Estevan Florial double. So 7-0. Guardians avoid the sweep. And Logan Allen pitches a shutout. Logan Allen went 6 innings, 6 hit, shutout, 1 walk, 3 Ks. Probably the best outing he's had all year. He went 6 innings too. Sandlin, Gaddis, and Hentges came out there and just carved him up. Yeah, good stuff out of the pen. Soroka, 5 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 1 walk, 4 Ks, and 2 dongs given up. And then they brought in the former Royals, Tim Hill and Brad Keller. It's like, damn, Brad Keller's still in the freaking league? Like, damn. And of course, he's a White Sox, too. Of course. That dude always gave us fits with the freaking Royals, too. Now he's in the pen. That's what they're probably going to do with Carrasco eventually. Maybe when Gavin comes back, or maybe they trade for a pitcher or call someone up like Cantillo. They're going to probably put. I honestly think they're going to do Lively and Carrasco to the pen, and then they're going to have Gavin come up, and we'll see what else they add to that. Because they're not going to go through a whole season with this rotation as is. They're not. I doubt it. They're going to make some changes, whether it's trade or signing or something. Yeah, they're not going to do a whole freaking season with this rotation because it's mid at best. So Logan Allen is now 4-2 with a 5.56 ERA. Not horrible. And then Soroka's 0-5. So how about that? We beat a pitcher who's 0-4. We had lost to the last 2 pitchers that were 0-4 previously. And yeah, he's 0-5 with a 6.39 ERA. So he is not good. He is hashtag not good. So we're 25-16, still in first place somehow. Thank our lucky stars that the freaking, that, I mean, I think Twins won because they just don't know how to lose now. And the Jays are ass. God, the Jays suck right now. And yet the Jays beat the Twins last night. So, yeah, that's good. Twins freaking choked a big ass lead, too. That made me laugh. We lost, so it's like, my laughter was short lived. And then, so today, Rockies beat the Rangers. They're hovering right around 500. Wow. Oh, the Mets won today, too, huh? Wow. Okay. Wow. Sound like Owen Wilson. Wow. Tigers lost to the Astros 9-3. Flaherty looked like booty out there against Verlander, of course. So, yeah, Tigers lost, so yeah, we're still sitting pretty in first place in the division at 25-16. Now we do have that series coming up with Minnesota after I think we're done with Texas, so it'll be a fun one. Yay! Can't wait for that back at Progressive Field, right? This will be the 2 top teams in the Central. Kansas City's up there too. They're 25-17. So it's a three-way log jam at the top of the central. So that was fun, right? Yeah. Now, a little while after the game ended, probably I'd say actually about 2 or so hours, maybe an hour and a half ago, the Guardians released their City Connect jerseys for real. Now, I'm going to only show one picture of the jerseys, the best one, but first, I gotta show the logo because honestly, this logo looks nice. This is the logo. Doesn't even look half bad. That patch. I mean, seventh inning. I know, Eric. I know. But this is the logo. I'm gonna make it bigger for you. This could honestly be our main logo if they made a couple changes. Maybe the biggest change is maybe like put like baseball stitching where the head thing is around the head. That'd be cool. Yeah, that could realistically be our new logo if we wanted it to be. Now, as far as the jersey goes, let me get the picture up for that. Honestly, the jerseys are nice. I was kind of scared because I didn't know what the heck the Guardians would cook up. We've seen some pretty bad ones, but I'll say it's not even bad. Let me, there we go, put Quan on my right here. There we go. So, yeah, we got the logo, the jerseys. Now, there's many other pictures. I just wanted to choose this one because it really shows the jersey and the hat well. They got piping on the shoulders. You would see like on the statue, behind the statue there. That's pretty cool. The hats, not so nice. Some people were like, eh. I'm like, they're not bad. Honestly, I think it would have been cool if they had CLE on the hat in red. Ooh, that would be cool. Honestly, how about an all blue hat with white CLE? Ooh, that would be litty. But, you know, the hat isn't bad. It's not bad. I would have looked, though, with the the G logo, the main logo. See if we can identify who would be playing, who would be pitching. So, where are we at? Right here. This would be the 14th. One, two, three, four, five. The 8th. Lorenzen. And then they went. Was this a bullpen game? After Lorenzen. Oh, this could be someone new. I don't know who it would be. It could be like I was gonna say Urania, but he just pitched. It could be lighter. Could be lighter. We'll see. Now, obviously, Lighter's newer into the league, so I don't think we've ever faced him. Let me see here. Jack Leiter Jr. Because we've actually faced him quite a few times. Oh, that's so Guardians. That is so freaking Guardians. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Cole Calhoun homered. Okay. Yeah, God, Cole Calhoun, man. That's how down in the dumps we were last year. The Guardians brought in Cole Calhoun. That was right after Josh Naylor got hurt. Ruined our season. And then later on, as you remember, they went out and went shopping in the waiver wire and claimed all three players that the Angels let go from their failed run at the playoffs. Matt Moore brought in Giolito, God, and then they brought in Lopez. I really wish they would have kept Reynaldo Lopez, but nah. The Braves actually, I think, have him starting, which was probably a big lure for him. He probably wanted to start. So I get that. But man, he could have if he wanted to start, look at us now. He could have been starting for us. Bruh. What's up, Jacob? What's up, buddy? All right. So yeah, John Gray, he's looked good. Only has one win to show in his last three outings, so. But against Carrasco, Jonah Heim, one homer, one RBI, and two at bats. And Seager and Simeon have an RBI apiece, and that's it. Of course, they just acquired Rex Grossman, Robbie Grossman from the White Sox. So there you go. Now against Gray, Josh and Bo both homered off of Jonas. What the heck? John Gray back in their first meeting. That's when they lost. God, I don't even want to remember that game. That was a horrible game. I think I streamed that game, didn't I? Yeah, when we absolutely imploded. I mean, yeah, like that game was that game started off so fun last year. So, July 14th, we lose 12-4. Scored all four runs in the third inning. Bo and Josh Naylor, top of the third home run. Yeah, oh, yeah, top of the third. All four runs were on two homers. And then after that, it was home run by Nate Lau. Single by Jankowski scored a run. And then single in the bottom of the sixth. And then the seventh inning just implosion. Double, single, double, single. And then came the home run derby in the bottom of the eighth. Seager, homer. Garcia, homer. 2-1 homer, of course. And then Heim, homer in the eighth. Homer, 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 homer. That was against, I believe, Cody Morris. Five and a third. Yeah, I think that was against Cody Morris. Yeah, 4 runs against Morris, 3 homers. Oi, oi, oi. That game went from up here to down here real quick. So let's have a better result this time. Okay? Okay. But yeah, Jimenez has homered off of John Gray. 2 RBIs, 5 at-bats. Hedges and Laureano have RBIs. And then, of course, like I said, the Naylor brothers have a couple homers. So this will be interesting. Of course, Gray 1-1, 2.36 ERA, 49 Ks. Carrasco 2-3, 5.36 ERA, 31 strikeouts. So I'm just saying, take 2 of 3 and then see what happens after that. Simple as that. Now the best part is, we actually avoided Heaney. Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe yeah, I think there are other better pitchers. Yeah, Evan Carter's out. Damn. Carter, Scherzer's, Boers, Dunning, Evaldi, Langford, Church, Mark Church. Oh, for Round Rock. Who else? Matt Duffy. Well, he signed. That was May 1st. Shane Green. Golly, man. Josh Jung. He's on the 60-day. Fractured right wrist. Oh. Foscue. DeGrom, of course. He's extended his flat ground throwing to 90 feet. Kumar Rocker. I forgot about him, man. Damn. I legit forgot about him. Tyler Maley. I didn't even know they had him. Wow. So yeah, that is pretty much it, I think. Oh yeah, Carlos versus the Rangers. Yeah, of course. How could I forget? Because I know he's faced the Rangers about a billion times. He's 4-3 with a 5.63 ERA, 60 Ks, and 11 appearances. He's actually won his last three outings. Well, he had one no decision in there, but he hadn't faced them in 4 years until last year. Oh no, 2 years ago. So he hasn't faced them in 2 years. With the Mets, he faced them once in 2022, 5 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 1 run ball, 1 home run allowed. Yep. So yeah, he's been very successful against the Rangers, but this is a different Rangers team. God, look at that, all the way back in 09. That's crazy. And then that was when he was stinky. He wasn't very good. And then he went to the bullpen, I think, for a couple of years, and then he came back as a starter right as the Guardians or the Indians at the time were making their big old run and stuff. They were starting to get good, and then he became a starter again, and he was phenomenal. He was a part of what we called the rotation of domination. You had who was it? Kluber, Bauer, Carrasco, Salazar, and Clevenger. The rotation of domination. Now look where they all are. Most of the guys that were, let's see, Kluber retired, Carrasco still playing, Salazar injured, glass shoulder pretty much. I mean, he was made of glass at the end of his career. He's essentially done. He's done in the league. Bauer's pitching in Mexico, and Clevenger is struggling to stay in the MLB because he's kind of meh now. He ain't very good. He's a douchebag too, from what I hear. Okay, so hopefully we take 2 out of 3. It would be nice. I know that. But, the Guardians are up and down, so we'll see how it goes. Now, before we head out, I was looking at Twitter earlier, and I found a tweet from this account, Guardians of the Land. Shout out to them if they're maybe watching somehow. They posted a tweet talking about possible starting pitcher targets for the Guardians. Jesus Luzardo, if he can stay healthy, yes, I would love him. Verlander, no. Gilbert, maybe if the Mariners are out of it. Kikuchi, yes, I would look at him. Blackburn, hell yeah. Fede, probably not. Keller, no. Cobb, Manaya, maybe. Montes, I could probably do Montes. Yeah. Quintana, if we're desperate. Severino, no, he's cooked. Perez, maybe. Lynn, really? Gibson, and Stripling, no. Some people, and then you get the people saying, oh, what about Bauer? No. No, with a capital no. Do not go after Bauer. Right? If you thought the PR thing with freaking Deshaun Watson was bad because of what he did, right? What he, what is claimed he did. The Bauer thing, no. Ah, not to mention, he's kind of a douchebag just like Clevenger. So, I don't want that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Uh-uh. No, 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 no. So, let me see something real quick, guys. But yeah, that's really all I got for this one. Of course, I already talked about the other pitchers like Carrasco and them, so I don't really need to go too deep into them. We'll see how the Guardians look. Right, I'm just reading through Twitter. Twitter's reaction to the jerseys overall seems very positive, which is nice. Not too many people hate the jerseys. Some people just hate everything that we do, so of course they're gonna hate them. Mainly because the name. They want it to be the Indians. Trust me, I would love to see the Indians come back, but nah. The Lions ain't gonna do it. Not even as a retro jersey. They're not gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it. Not they didn't want to, they're just not going to. Simple as that. I just saw something on here. Let me see if I could look it up. Justin Verlander. Because someone freaking posted a tweet talking about Justin Verlander to the Guardians. And I'm like, hell no. Hell no, buddy. No way. Why not? He's old. It would be sick, but no. That'd be weird. That would be insanely weird. Imagine being a Tigers fan, and one day you look and you see the Guardians have Justin Verlander. No. I'm not giving the Astros any of our prospects. We should have learned our lesson from the Miles Straw trade. Thank you very much. So I am going to wrap this tweet. Oh my god. I'm gonna wrap this stream up and I will see you all tomorrow for the Cavs and Celtics. Let's hope that Donovan Mitchell plays, because if he doesn't, we're in trouble. We're already in trouble, but if he doesn't play, we're even more in trouble than we already are. Josh Naylor asked if they could wear them every game. Outfielder Stephen Kwan used the word fire to describe them. McKenzie said they're tough. Those are compliments. Talking about the jerseys. Jerseys have a 3-year lifespan. The team will don them for the first time on Friday when they open the series against the Twins. They'll wear them again on Sunday and then for every Friday home game. If the players choose, oh, the starting pitcher typically determines which uniform the club will wear. They'll be available for other home games as well. Give us the chance and they will wear them every freaking game. Every game. It's gonna be like the freaking Browns in 2019 when they wore their alternate all brown jerseys the entire season because they were getting new jerseys the next year anyway. So I'm just checking stuff. So yep, as we get closer to the trade deadline, I'm sure articles will start popping. I've seen people talking about, pitchers they could go after. I'm sure they'll be looking at starting pitching. They kind of almost have to at this point. What the heck? Oh, Quan, lowest bat speed of 2024. Quan, 64.4. Wow. So I will head out here and I will see you all tomorrow. Okay? Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell. Go Guardians. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's take this series, okay? Heading into that series against Minnesota. With that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Guardians. And I'm out. Bye bye. Yeah.